Hey, this is Alex. I'm really
Good job.
late
So many
on
points.
this VOD review.
To pull the shock and then beat everyone. He's gonna laugh the
Yeah,
ball.
let me make sure.
Focus. That's not even.
Okay, that should be fun.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to make this VOD review finally because Kaden asked me. I did one with Kaden a while ago. But this is a GSC VOD. That I was asked to do 2 months ago now, and I just never got around to it. So there's Mike and call on this. So I mean, I'm gonna have the audio on, and I'll try to do my best at reviewing basically 5 players, but we'll see.
You didn't get a full start up on the one.
I drafted. I got box 6. I have a bomb in 2.
Stop
Okay,
poison.
I got a bomb.
Need-
Yeah.
That's
You can just back out on cannon here if you want. Bomb back here.
Back to the right.
I'm at Billy.
Okay, so it's kind of already a lot. Like, you guys are talking a lot, and that's fine. But if I'm in call, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Bomb back here.
Back to the right.
And honestly, like,
You can back it
I got
up
a bomb.
if you need.
I have a bomb in 2.
you
You can back it
I got
up
a bomb.
if you need.
okay, for a few things here. Don't stream into cannon, just save your streams. Again, just the concept of spacing.
Back to the right.
And you just took a really bad angle. Like,
Bomb back here.
Back to the right.
you don't commit to. If you don't decide to do jack, just stay wide and then
Back to the right.
chain your MT around the turn. You chained it wide, so you did that like as slow as possible and hit the thing.
He has a red in 2. He has a red in 2.
I'm slagging.
Killing train.
He hit a wiggly. Or top 2.
They're bottom 3.
You guys are top 2-4 here.
Yeah, I slagged a little bit.
I'm drafting.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
Go right.
Dude.
Okay.
Never mind.
Never mind.
They crumble.
I'm going left.
Okay. 1 3
Yeah, I'd like to be Nova's fault, but you guys are top 2 here,
4 5. I
He has a red in 2.
or 5.
I'm slagging.
Killing train.
He hit a wiggly. Or top 2.
They're bottom 3.
Can't shlag with Mega. I still think you try to get box here. Maybe I don't, but you have to try to get the shroom. I feel like you have to be trying for a shroom here. You guys really like fucked up on the top spots here. Looks like.
I'm going left.
Okay. 1 3
No, we're two.
It'll be sitting.
Beat up on him. Bouncing, watch out.
I'm bombed.
Trip red.
Bottom.
I mean, you guys went into like a super winning race, and you guys are now in a losing spot like really fast.
Okay, yeah, Sam has Bill.
And you should back that on the turn, although like they're gonna get him. It just looks like whoever Nova is kind of crumbled this race.
I got.
Oh, he had a
Yeah, he dodged up. I'm dead.
But again, there's just so much being said, and there's like,
On the U-turn.
Yeah.
I feel like you aren't driving optimally right now.
Going for box.
Shoot.
Going up on the right, poison. Watch out.
Yep.
Take middle right.
I'm gonna just have to take a pause after this race, or I'm gonna watch another race and see if you drive like this still.
Taking cut.
Green right.
And green.
You're just like in the wrong lines, I feel like.
Clear.
And more shrooms. I'm gonna shroom up here.
Yeah, I got a red.
Driving really
Yeah, you're ready.
aggressive and weird.
Wow.
But you're at the top spot right now, so you're not gonna catch top 2 without shock. So you should just make sure you're not getting backed and you're keeping 3rd here. If you can back their 4th, that's great. But at this point, you kind of just have to concede top 2.
Hybrids out. Watch out.
I'm trimming left.
There's just so much being said in call, and I didn't hear anyone say once rotate for blue. You guys didn't pull blue all that race. We'll see here if they were holding it.
Isn't that red?
They weren't even holding it. Okay, so anytime that the team's first or top spots and your mid spots, you should always be like, just say someone rotate for blue. That just means you're chaining as many boxes mid spots as possible. And something I noticed is you guys didn't really split the pack. Like I'm sure you're mega schlagged there, in 5th, but sometimes schlagging in a mega there isn't always the right play. Sometimes just driving, allowing them to touch boxes bottom three because they're already touching boxes bottom three or slagging after the set anyway. Just kind of driving and trying to space out and punish them if they shroom up or punish their items. So see what they have first, and then schlag is always almost better. And your fourth spot box there, I'd probably touch a box. I mean, it could be a TC, I guess. I don't hate going tight. Maybe I go tight in some of those scenarios. It was just a really weird spot, and it looked like Nova really fucked up.
To the right, and then it literally lands on me like that's just tragic, bro. This is supposed to be on it.
One go.
Does not go for one of the side ones.
Jeez. Holy shit.
I drafted.
That's a strat, I guess. What the fuck, Kaden?
I'll just go for a box. It does not go for one of the side ones.
Jesus. I mean, good job.
I'm drafting you, Kaden.
It's kind of crazy. Okay, quick little tip.
Or 2-3, 2-3. I'm drafting you, Kaden.
I don't know if you know this, but I mean, this is a tight spot anyway, so you don't want to be really, like, you need to be looking ahead and behind you. You need to be super aware of your wheelie right here, because you could just get lag bumped at any point. Second of all, anyone that's ever time trial TF or knows much about TF knows you always hop at the end of the green conveyor here. It's actually fastest to do 2 hops with, like, I think it's a frame perfect input right after the first hop. That's the fastest way to do it. Everyone online just hops at the end of it. It's a lot faster than just holding your wheelie.
Yeah.
They have 2 930.
I'm left.
Never mind, he's ahead.
Again, okay, you use your mirror. You just use your mirror a little late. I do like you are flicking your mirror a lot. This is good.
Green?
You could have just been using it a little more, a little sooner, especially when you're on a straight like that.
What do you have, Nova?
They're top 2 now. You and Poison are both trailing really close and just taking like the normal tight line. If they back there, I kind of understand this is a lower division, but in higher divs or even in like Mogi Lounge, like a top player is always backing there, either on landing or on the cut turn. Those greens are super scary. Like those greens are pretty reckless. Like I know you're not gonna hit Poison here, but the chance of you hitting Poison there with those greens is pretty high. Like just wait until the straight and just let Poison know ahead of time that you're throwing a green.
I got a box. Nice.
It's nice you got him there.
That is giga wide. Oh my god.
Well, also with those greens, you can think about backs. You're in 3rd place here, and the pack sort of split. Holy shit, the pack sort of split here. So you're 2 of the top 3 spots in the pack split. So this is like sort of winning.
That's fine. No, I have Star still.
Where's
I mean, Poison just snipes him, and you guys should be top 2 here. He kind of feels after.
No one's touched. Probably.
I mean, good try, but it's like how.
No one's touched.
where's
I sniped him
or
on one.
7.
That's fine. No, I have Star still.
Again, like it just looks like the game's moving so fast for you guys, and wars feel so easy when you make the game feel slow.
Let's start 8.
They're 1. We're 2-3.
Actually, not holding. Mana tight.
Scrim 3.
Yeah.
Like I don't see why. I mean, I guess he was pretty far ahead. Again, you just kind of went tight there. I mean, you know, like he has a Nana here.
Probably just use your Star Nova whenever.
I guess you can't really know that he has another box. He would have had to get a second one at conveyor. But still, like, maybe I don't blame you too much. Like, it's a little laggy too, but
We're holding 2 stars right
Sitting
now.
red room.
being the lead player, you should always kind of take that turn as if he has an item.
First set, Nova.
Yeah, no problem.
They failed late.
And also, as soon as we failed this bad driving, we should just be trimming through the cut. Like, just back your red. Like, look behind you and make sure you know who's there. Call your back red and then trim through cut.
Yeah, no problem.
They failed late.
It just looks like the game's moving really fast right now. And that red is like,
Is it red?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm itemless.
like you just drive so aggressive.
No one is.
Yeah, man.
And again, losing that little bit of time there actually matters a lot. And trimming ahead of him, there's no reason to trim.
Left.
I'm going to my star. Watch out. I'm on the left.
Holy shit.
Mana tight.
Should be backing these, like right there, landing probably. Back here. Yeah, it's just really congested.
I'm
I'm not hearing anything about shot calls as well. There's just a lot to come, and it seems like
I'm trimming.
the game's just moving really fast for you guys.
I'm on the left.
Yeah. Okay.
Mana tight.
You're almost calming. That typically happens when you calm everything. Like pretty much everything in wars can be calmed ahead of time. Just always give your teammates as much time as possible of like what you're gonna do and what you're doing. If you're on a star, just say you're in a star, and then there's just like there's basic lines that you take. Like sometimes you can say like I'm going wide immediately. But typically power items go tight, and you just want to be conscious of your teammates.
Green back.
I know you're not really in the scenario, but that green I think is calmed by poison there.
Okay,
But I need to know the names.
I'm going around.
But again, these like this green can be backed on the turn, or it can be back landing here. Like I'm probably just backing landing and then backing again for the end there. Just backing wide.
They might touch. They're touching.
I'm going
Maybe
around.
one tight, one wide.
He dropped a net.
I've shroom.
I'm sure
Going
well.
left.
We're top 3.
Chocolate, chocolate.
Nice,
Nice.
guys.
Top 3. Good stuff.
Nice, guys.
You guys got top 3 somehow.
Dropped a net.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we'll talk about the lines again on a different race. Because some of it like is just like it doesn't look like it looks like you're fluid in your driving, but you do lose a decent amount of time here and there. And like I can't stress enough that Wars driving matters in like Mogi Lounge and Wars, but it feels like in Wars it matters a lot less. It's a lot more item and outplay in 1v1s, I think, and positioning is Wars.
You got box 6. Full trip room.
Pass it to me.
Tripping up. I have 2 trips in second right now.
I got Bill. They're gone.
We're 2 for.
You got box 6.
So if you go 1-3,
You got box 6. Full trip room.
one pulls. I mean, this is a good play, technically, but I'm probably not sitting that long for a box 8. I mean, you make him get triple reds and go around, but if you have triple reds and you go around, like it kind of doesn't matter. You just lose a lot of time sitting here.
Full trip room.
Pass it to me.
Tripping up.
It's like kind of a nothing burger play. I probably don't make it because you're making yourself lose more time than you need to, especially if your goal is to pull shrooms.
We're 2 for.
And you're in 2-4, but your second hat. Oh, fuck. Doing a little too much, I think.
Yeah, it's so clear.
I bill.
Yeah, they're gone 10.
I mean, this play loses you a decent amount of time.
Box 3.
And I believe you can just get a box not doing this. Swinging in tight, like maybe he takes your box, but I mean, he probably takes your box, but this is like insane.
Yeah, they're gone 10.
There's definitely spots to do that, like I've done it before.
Chuck 9, I've chucked 9.
Fuck.
Nice. Yeah, two shrooms in second. 2 shrooms in second.
Okay, okay.
As soon as we have shock 9, your bagger needs to be calming something like. I mean, I guess he doesn't need to do this, but you guys should only be playing for 1 shock.
I'm up.
Again, you kind of calm that bomb as you throw it. It lands literally on your teammate's character. I know you like the bomb's not rating him if it's landing on his character like that. But again, just kind of like recklessness, I think.
I'm up.
You don't always need to calm exactly what you're doing, but again, like you're getting hit here.
I'm 4.
It's just like the lines you were taking are super aggressive. Like I don't know. It's just the game's happening so fast. I don't know really how to explain it, but
Or Bill 5.
wars are the same in Mogi Lounge where like getting hit, you just don't want to get hit a lot.
Come behind me. I'm still second.
Green back on U-turn.
Are they 1-3?
Yeah. Double if you get.
Okay.
Magnet Acre, there is the right move.
Yeah. Double
You
if you
avoid
get.
it.
Kaden, try and get
I
some.
mean, that just sucks. I don't blame you for that. And again, yeah, starring's the right play. Dropping 8 there is good though. You have shock and preventing them from getting another dodge, and you get a -20.
Nothing tight.
Perfect.
We can both take cut lap 3 as well, and we have shock.
Obviously, you don't mean to do that, but
I think Sam probably has a.
I honestly think you
We're
can.
probably gonna take cut.
They probably
Sam's
know by
trailing.
now.
Watch out for green tight. He's probably gonna back.
Yeah, I guess you're pretty far behind. You have to cheat,
Yeah, they know.
Then cut.
Green.
Green.
especially because your team's in a winning spot. You just need to catch up. Like you,
I can't take cut.
you're not really beating people unless you shock early,
Redded.
which it seems like you're not.
Still 1-3. Kaden, you.
But they're 1-3, so like maybe we should have shocked. You guys are bomb too, but you need to pull a star now or get shocked in a set. Like you're really far behind now. Now you need the star.
Oh, I got more triple shrooms. Can I?
Again, you should just be slowing down there. Literally, like, I kind of knew this was going to happen based on the lines you've been taking and where it looks like you're taking. Just swing out wide. Like, you don't... The only way you and this guy win the race is one of you pulls a start. So you have to each get 2 boxes in this area here in the chomp section. You both have to touch, like, this box, and then there's going to be a chomp, probably this chomp box. Like, the last chomp box over there gives you a ton of roll. And then there should be 2 boxes, like, right ahead of here. That's just kind of knowing chomp patterns. There's always on lap 3. There's always a chomp here, and then chomp here. So there's one here, and then one here and then one here. You should kind of know that from playing because these ones can kind of scare you on lap 3 if you're going like in a normal line. But you need to hit bottom 2 boxes. So missing this box, like, pretty much make sure you get 8th, even if you pull a star at the next set. You kind of need to know that early, especially because you're gonna call into the top spot here. But honestly, the shock, like, it's hard for me to judge if the shock should be used or not. But there was like no conversation of what you guys were gonna do with shock. You guys just kind of knew you had it. And you were chaining stars in last, so maybe there could have been a last set, like you could have chained last set and dodged last frame. We could have shocked in a set or something earlier because it's not like we were in a winning position.
Can I?
But again, you just have to swing out wide there and even just tap your brakes and then trim. You're not losing that much time.
Good. That's fine.
All right. Get ready. Activate.
That guy's behind you now, I guess.
Just triple greens.
Ground from right. Cleared up.
Got it.
Nothing to it. I got a second.
I greened him.
Back it. Or throw it up. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Back green last
got
turn.
bumped.
That's fine. We got the -20, so.
Yeah, it is a good race.
Did we get one?
Bro.
I mean, you guys got a bomb there. Like,
I greened him.
Back it. Or throw it up. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Back green last turn.
I mean, he just has to be more aware, I think.
That's fine. We got the -20.
You could sit. You could both sit. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know.
They had a
The
nice
goal
race.
there when it's 2 versus 1 is just make sure he gets last.
I think we just hold.
And even if your teammate exchanges 1 for 1 with that back bomb, like,
Done this
it's better than what happened.
Too bad.
For sitting. Honest.
We're trying
I've
to draft
not
one.
done this chat in a while. This might be bad.
No, it's okay. You got it. I believe in you.
Not too much discussion of where we're going and what we're gonna do before the race.
I got $8.
No one's on task strat on your team, so task strat is really easy. Definitely learn it because it gives your top spot more leeway on if they can back. I mean, task is just really easy. Just lean back and frame 1 hop. You can tilt like forward and then back, then hop, and it just gives you so much more. Like it's a meta. It's a meta alternative strat for a reason.
I'm getting redded and
And no one in the lobby did it.
lucky. I'm vomiting.
I got reds.
And then also like going right and taking the right boxes is fine. But you got golden, you got
What
a
if
golden 6. And you do good at avoiding everything. Just kind of like I know you're listening to the audio cues there.
Got him
Big
alive.
thing double.
I got
That golden pull, golden usage, wheelie, scary wheelie.
Star. I have a spot.
Made it.
Nice.
I got him.
Again, like you drive, like I'd assume this is pretty fast. Like it just looks fluid and fast.
Oh,
But you do lose time here and there still.
I had the- Okay, I'm back.
And I feel like sometimes just like you look a little out of control,
I
and
got a micro bounce into the thing, so.
it's a little hard to like describe what you can do better. But just like doing simple lines a lot of the time, is all you have to do in first. But I mean, you're doing fine here. I'm not gonna criticize you too much.
right back.
You back the net, you should be asking, where your teammates are, if you should back or not. A lot of the times, just letting the person in the next highest person choose if you back or not is pretty good.
Yes, sir.
All right, they're dead 8.
But you're just broken away in first. I think you won DKS in the last VOD review, like in the same exact way, and you're just.
Mega.
I would assume this is just like better driving than everyone else in the lobby.
Star.
Oh.
Again, like you're not driving bad at all. I don't want you to
Yeah,
think
they're all
that.
I've been in 4.
Yeah. Wanna go for single?
I'm getting
Right up on
red.
Ella.
I have star.
Assume shockless.
Yeah, Brett's mine, he's in.
I'm in mega.
I kind of
Yeah.
cut myself. There's nano and double cell.
Definitely your POW call.
Left, yes, space.
They're bottom 2. They're
Yeah,
bottom
yeah.
2.
And
There's a blue from deep.
Okay.
golden.
Might
They might
be
have.
me.
They might have.
They're
Lot
Bill.
of items are.
God damn, you are.
I made it to line.
We're.
Yeah, I don't know who called that POW, but you should just be saying like I'll call.
There's a blue from deep.
Like, I mean, this pack assist, but I mean, I think it's just a classic, like, low tier DK, some at risk. Like, a few people didn't fail. And the pack's just really split. So, like, honestly, like, whoever called that POW just needs to be target powering, like, third or something.
They might have.
They're
Lot
Bill.
of items are.
But your call is just so cluttered, like, I can't exactly tell what is even happening. Like, I would be confused playing in this call.
Look at a mid box.
Zen gif.
I
They
dropped.
drafted.
Okay.
On the left.
I did not draft.
Big tight box.
I got 8 bucks.
I'm second.
on
I have
me.
Mega 6.
I got 8. Golden. I'm goldening up.
Nana tight here.
Okay.
They are as
I mean,
well.
these comms do seem. Now that like I'm listening a little closer, they seem fine.
Try to hit him.
Oh,
They're
never
getting
mind.
8 box.
I have Mega.
Nana tight.
Up 3.
If you can hit first bagger, that'd be nice.
I'm going in Mega. Taking Mega cut.
Holding
Watch
here.
out. I'm on left. I'm left. I'm left.
It just seems like
You got space.
We're top.
Green
I
side. Green
guess.
side.
And I'm 10.
Oh, that was
Oh
bad.
shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, we're both dead.
only hold that red. It's not gonna connect.
I'm 8 now. GG.
You good?
I'm gonna block cut.
135.
Nice.
There's a Nana tight.
It's blocked.
Last turn.
And a tight still.
That's a really good draft. I mean, that's just a good play.
Go block.
Reddit.
It's a blue from really deep. I think.
Okay. Nana tight. Aiden.
Oh, I've lost it.
I'd be
Okay,
Yeah.
10.
Got him.
Alright. I've
back
started.
tight here. Could be an out tight, but
Power
You
set.
can back whenever, kid. Just let me know. We're top 2.
Powered in the box. Green or
Fitting
Russian.
star,
I
actually.
have Mega 6.
I have another star.
okay. Just because I heard it. Like I'm trying to lock into the call a little bit more.
Got him. Okay.
As soon as you see this blue, you should be backing aggressive for poison, basically.
Okay. Nana tight. Aiden.
But you see two of them right behind you, so like honestly, I'm probably backing like
Okay. Nana tight. Aiden.
here going across, especially because the line you're in. Backing a green that kind of swerves across like wide would be good there, and then both of your greens on the next turn is probably what I would do.
It's a blue from really deep. I think.
Okay. Nana tight. Aiden.
Like a green here in his line, looking back, and then two greens. Yeah,
Fine,
which is pretty much what you do. You just forget the first one,
I've started.
or don't forget it, but you don't do the first one. And then here, I'm just probably backing pretty aggressive.
We're top 2.
I think backing wide is
Green or
probably the wrong play.
Mega 6.
Um,
Powered in the box. Green or Russian.
this is kind of weird. In this situation, I'm probably backing like here. I'm probably not backing on the corner turn. I'm probably backing after bridge, like on the drift after bridge. Because I think you see you're backing wide here because you can see
I've started.
right here he swings super wide. But you're not really looking back, but you can see he's in a wide line here, and poison's right on his ass. So like, it's good to back him, but it's probably less important than you think backing him than it is backing poison. But definitely you want to be backing. Missing a box here is pretty important as well, but you get one here. Power obviously sucks, but I'm probably not backing wide here. You handle the power really well. But I think that's just to say I don't want to back wide here. Like, just give your teammate. You don't want to double back your teammate, basically. You just want to make sure that like
Green or
you give your teammate the best possible chance of surviving. I don't know if that makes sense, but again, you're winning this top 3 situations, top 3 back split. You're 1 and 3. Like,
I have Mega 6.
if you play everything right, it should just be top 2. Yeah, I think you guys are top 2 now.
Blue.
Blue from deep.
Blue again.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in Mega.
Around.
On the right. On the right. On the right.
Poison seems to be communicating like really. I mean, you guys are communicating fine. There's just a lot of jumble.
1, 3, 4.
Nana top spiral.
Still there.
I have triple shims 4.
Blocked.
No, green.
Still there. I have a fib.
Still there.
I'm gonna
Going
shoot
up.
here, Zen.
You're ballsy not hopping.
Okay.
Shimmering through cut.
Yeah, same. Going up. Watch out.
They
Okay.
dodged Mega. 6.
2 of them dodged. They're coming up. They're 2, 3, 4.
This guy's goldening.
I can get really late, maybe.
2 and 3.
We're bottom 3.
233 on the
Hey.
second, I'm gone 10.
I got a golden.
Money poison. Money. Still there.
Good.
I'm gonna take star cut. Okay. Watch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be goldening as well.
Remind me of Ornan a little bit.
I'm right. I'm right. I'm right.
Yeah. Target powered. I'm 8.
I'm on.
Nice. They're 2, 3.
Okay, call me and Kaden
Yeah,
in set.
I'll call.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. Sorry. Red.
okay.
I got box.
I'm dead anyways. Oh
They're
my god.
2, 3, 4.
Pull another.
Target powder maybe.
Wait,
Yeah,
they
third.
died. They died. Okay. They only got
sorry.
top 2.
This is tough. I mean, okay.
I can get really late, maybe.
3 and 3.
Like, you kind of control it for those, so you can't, like, force him out.
233 on the second.
I think you're probably not ahead anyway. Like,
That's goldening.
I can get really late, maybe.
this is hard to say. It's literally just driving difference, I think. Like, if that's me, I'm just swerving in, like, kind of rehopping. Like, doing a slip, and then going to the left. I don't know if that makes sense. I think I'm probably neck and neck with him. I think you still probably lose this 1v1 either way. Like, he's always ahead of you. You get a box and you trail the guy. Like, this is just a hard situation. Just look at where the pack is. You're just in a tough spot, to be honest. Like,
We're bottom 3.
for whatever, I think you guys are D5 or D4. Like, I don't blame you. You do really good here avoiding the fib.
So, I'm gonna take
You don't drive this that
Yeah,
bad.
I'm gonna be goldening as well. Just go first.
They're mega.
It's really, like, right now it's up for your teammates to win this race. And I know that's kind of a tough pill to swallow. Sometimes it's just playing with teammates you have trust in, and that can, like, consistently, like, when they're in the winning spot, that they have to win.
I may die. I'm right.
Yeah.
It's not even your team in Omega. It's just a tough spot. I think you just have to stay out wide. I understand what you're doing here. You see he's wide, so you, like, slow down and swing in tight. Sucks. I don't blame you for doing what you did,
Nice.
but definitely just stay wide there.
Okay, call me.
Obviously, hindsight's 2020 though.
I'll call.
Sorry. Sorry, red.
Okay.
And shot call seems to be, like, not that good. But I mean, it sucks. Like, I think you guys are getting out itemed. Right now, it seems like you guys are getting out shocked. I think you guys do win this war by a couple points. This is the war. Oh, you guys actually win by a lot. Okay.
I got really bumping sex.
I drafted. I have a shim in a second.
I'm gonna do ultra.
Okay.
I'll sit on ultra.
Yeah.
That's your
I got
rooms.
smart.
Can you block maybe?
They're 10.
I can unblock.
He's
It's on block.
contesting
I make
with me.
cut.
He's contesting.
I have 2 teams in 1 now.
I think you fall victim to trying to do too much sometimes. And this is, I'll explain this the best way I can. You just kind of want to do everything in this situation. You have a shroom in a mid spot. So unless, like, your job right now is if someone else communicates that they have a shroom ahead of you, then it's your job to unblock. You should already predict, like, the other team's blocking cut, or that you guys are blocking cut. Like, that should already be determined. Like, it should already be determined who's going for ultra by, like, this turn up here. Who's going for ultra, and if cut's going to be blocked or not. The fact that you have a shroom here, I almost always prefer, if you're a top spot, if you're first, you should always be blocking. Even if you're second, I think you should always be blocking on this track. There are certain situations where if, like, 3 of you guys have shrooms. But this is just a spacing concept and a communication concept here. So you're in a spot to win the race, like, off the first shortcut. So you're going to be aligning before anyone else. It's just, you're going to be sitting there and someone else has to unblock for you, basically.
I have a shim in a second.
I'm gonna do ultra.
Okay.
I'll sit on ultra.
Yeah.
That's your
I got
rooms.
smart.
Can you block maybe?
Your teammate falling off there really sucks for you, but it should already be communicated that you're going to be taking cut and you need someone on block if it's there. And you should just be sitting here. Like, you don't need to unblock. Literally just, like, you have teammates who will unblock this for you, who need to unblock this for you. I mean, if you're playing on a super selfish team, maybe they don't.
Can you block maybe?
So I heard someone say, can you unblock maybe? Like, whoever said that should be the one unblocking, basically. Because unless they don't know that you have a shrimp, but you should just be sitting there and having your teammate unblock, and then you'd be in first if you don't get bumped on
I
cut.
can unblock.
He's
It's on block.
contesting.
It just seems like a miscommunication between your teammates. It's not a huge deal, because again, maybe that Nova guy, it looks like he took shortcut. He might have had a golden, or he might have had triple shrimps, which is better. But it looks like just poison should have been the one unblocking here, which I think he communicates late, but
I made ultra. I'm 3.
again, it's just like forward thinking.
They have a TC.
They are going
He's
10.
getting TC'd.
They might use an early one.
It seems like your baggers are really getting fucked, I'm not gonna lie.
They're bottom 2.
But again, this is just another example. Like, you just drive so aggressive. You're like, You're almost like trying to force out your teammate or be neck and neck with your teammate. As soon as he pulls out those reds, like your teammate, to be fair, shouldn't really be pulling out those reds like that. You can tap your brakes. Like you don't always have to be accelerating, or just like let go of A for a second. Because even that mega is still like really aggressive. Like I don't know. That's a good idea. You just thought of it too late, I think. That was just good on your opponent.
Green back middle.
Timing you out of your mega. But again, it's just being aware that like if you're not in a mega, you can get hit. And everyone kind of falls into that tunnel vision. Like I'm in a mega, I'm gonna go tight, I'm gonna try to squish him. But you know, they're also thinking the same thing. I'm gonna back him out of this.
C5, I have golden 6.
Yeah. Green back
Can
mid
I
lane.
get him one?
This map.
Again, that happened to you again. Like it's almost the same exact thing that happened on RBC, where like power in behind you, and you kind of try to avoid it, but you like
Open, I'm going around.
don't concede. You never concede your spot.
Holding blue.
Like you're always trying to move fast and move up ahead. And I think that's what I meant by like you're driving like too aggressive, too fast. Like
I'm on the right then. Golden.
Yeah, go.
oh, that sucks.
Doc status.
Sorry, you.
I got respawn.
They're still gone 10.
But this is still a winning spot. Like
Top 4.
Use it whenever I'm good.
Alright. I'm gonna use it right here.
Yeah, just get him after box.
like you kind of remind me of a player like Max or even like Revise, where everything like mechanically looks fluid and fast, but it's just like you put yourself in spots I think that end up making you
Yeah, yeah.
more vulnerable to a huge time loss, to where a player that plays really slow and safe like doesn't.
You have a shroom?
Yeah, I'm
No.
shooting one.
I think you really see that on DKS, but the players that are the best are the ones that can adapt to being in first and being in last.
I took it.
Like again, like you don't
Crossing.
I went.
just low trick, hop, and just de-accelerate. Like you never stop accelerating here. Basically, you're just trying to go as fast as possible
No.
and get ahead of your teammate. Like your only goal in this situation. I mean, look at the pack. You're only trying to beat this guy for one. I do understand stopping for cut. I don't really exactly know what Poison's doing on cut, but you have to assume he has a shroom or he's stopping and aligning. Give your teammate space. Literally just sit back and wait for him to do whatever he's done doing. Try to communicate with him in the moment. He'll be able, to communicate with you too, because he knows what he's doing. Just take it after him. Just make sure you get across.
I took it.
Because you lose so much more time. Like,
Crossing. You can throw.
I don't even know.
I don't have.
Okay.
It looks like Poison made the shortcut though. I know he didn't. He went around, I guess.
4-5.
Oh, nice
Back
race.
green.
But yeah, you choose to go around with just the right play.
I don't block this flash.
I'm not gonna review the rest of that race. You got 6. You beat him.
I chucked.
He fell off.
Hold.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, sorry. Kaden.
Someone
I was-
DC?
I was griefing 6.
Oh no, you don't beat. Sorry, I'm just tripping.
Running
I'll
low.
go for right.
I'm going on the left.
Again, I heard like I'm on the right, I'm on the left. Literally calm out middle right, middle left, like which box. Like your teammates will know. Like there's 2 middle boxes technically, but
I got a green. We're top 2.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna hide
I
trick.
should-
I'm going right.
Nice. Top 3.
okay. On cooking them all, this is like the most powerful position to be in. You have to already be thinking the first way you lose this race is double dodge, triple dodge. So dodgers, your bagger losing shock. Multiple blues would be like, honestly, multiple blues isn't gonna make you lose the race. This is a spot where some people may just like drop too hard, but I just want to see. Okay, Poison already has a box. Like, don't overslag, but he has triple reds. So literally, just try to drive. Maybe drop behind one of them, and have 3 behind you, and just touch mid spot boxes and see if you can kill him.
Top 4. Top 4. Top 4.
Okay.
Didn't box.
Just try to split the pack with this top 4. I mean, having someone drop to 8th eventually might be good.
Star.
Like hold a star, prevent a star, try to hit the other team, have their stars fall far behind.
Lacking a red far left.
But really, right now, like someone should be calming, like keep shockless or something.
I'm putting a 5th time for a ramp. Okay, 5th time.
Okay.
5th time.
I'm taking the big cut in 4.
It looks like one of the baggers is just noticing the bagger.
Left.
Again, you're trying to drive too fast. I think this is still good for you because you have the red.
Red 3 right now.
Again, just wait on the red. It's
Yeah, take
gonna
left.
connect, but just some patience is good.
I get a box.
Okay.
I would say if you that's I think a great word for your playstyle. Like you do I don't know exactly how good people are at like D4 level, but like it seems like you're driving decently fast. I think you just need a little more patience in your gameplay.
Nothing.
Okay. Just back
Shock.
if you want.
What
Yeah,
they're-
shock.
No, they have. No,
Like even those shrooms, like I noticed this with a few of your other items. You try to use items like super fast.
Okay,
Like
what do you have?
you don't have to chain the shroom wide. I don't hate chaining the shroom wide, but you have to be like you're risking a TC here as well. Holding the shroom to cut just makes it so you're top 3 after cut.
what
Yeah,
they're-
shock.
Instead, like you don't know what box he does. He might have a shroom like by how he's positioning, but he could also have just pulled a single red in third or something, and you'd be losing all the time you just gain on the shroom. I get you're trying to bump him, you're trying to kill him, but sometimes just positioning, like you're not really trying to stop him from sniping out your top spots. They're pretty far ahead. Just holding the shroom to cut either makes it so you're right behind him while taking cut, or you're just ahead of him. And then you have like backing power with your top 2 spots.
they have. No box.
You just don't need to use that shroom. You don't need to use either shrooms, to be honest.
Check, check.
I got it. Blue and 5. I'm holding.
And now you're holding blue, which is good.
Thanks for the star.
Again, you're just trying to do way too much here. Like you just pulled a shroom. Like you should be top 3 break. I think he does have a shroom behind you.
Yeah,
No,
I'm right.
he doesn't even have a shroom behind you.
Overhead still.
Yeah.
Should be just top 3.
I have a fib if shock comes.
Okay.
I'm just throwing a. Okay.
I dropped blue.
I'm leaving box.
That's a good calm from you.
Box.
He could have a chain is the only thing, but
Green back late here.
no.
Green back late. Blue. I'm left.
I'm just in my line.
I think saying don't back is like fine there, or just anything.
Are you too? I have
Okay.
to go.
Yeah, just saying don't back.
Right. Ah, you're right.
Okay.
Rid of them.
Me, bro. I was calling. I was
Top
right.
two, top two, top two.
It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't change spots.
Dude.
You really wanted first. That's fine. I would like probably do the same thing, to be honest.
All right.
For a boss, probably. If there... I think I'm gonna go up the mountain for a box, probably, if there's nothing available. Yeah, I'll go up the mountain, just in case.
Box 6.
They're two, they're
All right.
two.
Good.
Trimming.
Oh,
Or top 2.
I love you.
Or
Fine,
1-3, 1-3.
I'll take it. It's fine.
The only thing that was really said before that race even started was I'm gonna go up the mountain for a box, which is like the one thing I feel like you shouldn't really have to calm on this track. If you're in a bottom spot, like you basically just want to dictate what spots you're taking in or boxes you're taking in top spot, and it's really just that wide box. Is that wide box going to be open or taken by third or fifth or whatever spot? If you're saying you're going up for a box, that's perfectly fine. But typically low spot's going to be going up for a box anyway. I'd like to hear more about like drafting, swerving, all that stuff. Am I backing?
Or top 2.
They're
I
eight
showed him.
gone.
I got bomb.
I'm 5 with 2 trims right now.
Going red to their 6.
Try and leave box.
I just kind of noticed this, but like in the sense of that, like it just seems like you're nervous a little bit.
I have time to go on the bomb. I was in the middle of my screen.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I do the same exact thing sometimes.
Redded one of them.
I don't know if that matters.
Is he going
But just having confidence in your ability, like you're not slow, you're just a little out of control, I would say.
Okay.
Like you just drive very aggressive. I don't know how to explain it, but you're fast. Like
Yeah, I'm 5
Shock, they've shock.
all things considered.
Yeah, go for it.
But again, just like being like
1.
just conceding that you're gonna be a second slower sometimes, knowing there's a yellow car.
We have car, I'm 4.
But especially on a track like Moonview Highway and a mid
Back bomb here.
mid
Kaden.
division, people are gonna still be hitting cars in mid div. So just being safe, making sure you don't hit cars. Don't lose a ton of time to cars. Going wide is fine here and there. Backing like without looking, I feel like is
Obvious.
I'm shocking
Okay.
hard.
Yeah, okay. I dropped mega.
like
That was literally the frame I was pressing. Sorry. Okay, I dropped mega.
I chose him dodge.
Okay.
Hard.
Yeah, okay. I dropped
it's just like an example. It's just kind of like I don't know.
That was literally the frame I was pressing.
It's just mental.
Okay.
I have a
Extra press for-
arcade.
I'm still 1.
On this track, on the track.
Going wide. Green back blaster.
I'm random green, hello?
Holy fuck. Just so aggressive for no like.
Yeah, probably
If you get second,
tapping to my POS.
that's insane.
I hope I got
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say it doesn't look like you get second there, but like holy shit, this could have gone really bad. Again, just like super aggressive and no patience, because taking a 1 through you is perfectly fine. The green's aggressive because you could be sniping the bomb card maybe on your top spot. Like I kind of like it. I'm probably going for that too. I'm probably trying to time it a little different than you do.
Green back last.
Like I'm probably throwing it like, I mean honestly you timed it fine. You're shrimming middle in his line with triple greens and towards the bomb cart. Like he almost gives it to you, but like just hold your line wide and shroom. It's gonna force him to do like a crazy thing anyway. Like if he just holds this line, he's beating you anyway. The only chance you get second there is he really tries to hit you and fucks up himself. It's just like so aggressive for like no reason.
I'm off. I'm off.
Okay, I'll run then.
Nice music pack song.
Their backer
I'm just
fell
gonna go
off.
and tap and
Go
you go.
TC.
Iman.
Pass some TC.
Going up on the right. Hard right.
Okay. They have TC, care left.
Coming up.
To be honest, I was listening to the music, so I'm playing black and white right now.
I'm off. I'm off.
Okay, I'll run then.
What's it?
I mean, I can't really tell. Like, it seems like a lot's being said. But then like I actually zone in and listen to it. Like, it's not like anyone's saying anything bad. It's just everyone's talking at once, and I think kind of filling the same rolling call.
Pass some TC.
But none of what's being said is like particularly bad. It's just like
Okay. They have
it's not
TC.
ridiculously cluttered either. It's not as cluttered as it sounds. I wonder if that's because you have game audio on.
Your head. Your head.
That's it.
Again, like
Gone.
Reds again.
I'm punching the fucking air at that if that happens to me. But
I'm slowing for dodge.
obviously like you have to call it before you back it, and I mean I'm punching the air at the got him is
That's it. Gone.
Green wide. I've tripped reds again. Blinded wide.
Shock.
I'll check your Indos thing or whatever.
I'm slowing for
Play
dodge.
for a dodge. Yeah. I'm ready.
I may lose. I may lose.
You drafted their one.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are good comms from you.
Nana's next to the wall.
Nano, yeah, Nano's still there.
Like almost exactly how you calm that was how I would calm that.
I might lose.
And then this is all fine here.
Okay. Yeah. One green's up.
O2 has a dodge. I just have a golden.
That's good comms from whoever that was. I think that might have been poison.
Alright.
We're 2-3.
The bottom
Keep
two.
it shrooms. He's gonna be 10.
I know you didn't mean to back that, but you can just hold your nana there pretty much. You failed, so now you can trail. And now this is a 1v1. Like,
Green wide.
just try to out mind game him. I think you go for box here. Yeah, that's good.
Lost Bill. I'm still 10.
I would have probably backed this red already. When he has two, just back it tight. Like, holy shit.
I have a mega, I have a mega.
Yeah, we have 2 megas. I have mega 3.
Blew up, blew up, blew up.
I pow 7.
Oh,
Mega.
you did have him.
Activate.
Activate.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, running. Win, bro. Fuck this. Stop.
Like
fuck.
everyone's in the set. I know. I'm just coming.
I'm
Should be
red.
backing like all these.
I'm goldening.
I have a red.
Okay, so you're in a winning spot. Your teammates are top 2. Even if your teammate's behind you or something, I'm like probably still like egoing all these green. Like obviously, like you can see your teammate's not behind you, which is why I'm not saying that.
Activate.
The shot call is good. Pretty much everything you did was good here. The only thing like
Lost Bill. I'm still 10.
I like how much you flick the mirror here, but I'm just trying to take this turn normal, and then I'm backing both of my items right here on this corner here. It'll take out his green and then probably back him. Most people just kind of take this line here. If they're drive normally. Like, I think he would still hit that. Like, I don't know. He's trying to line up a slight on you.
Blew up, blew up, blew up.
I pow.
But this is all good here. The only thing is, after shock here, like, literally back these insta. Like, all 3 back on this turn.
I'm goldening.
Even 1 before it. Because now the only way you lose is one of them golding up to your spots. If you hit them there, like, it's a race over.
Very late, maybe.
Poison's golding, so this is still a good spot.
Nana tight box, okay?
There,
Green
too,
wide.
there.
I feel for poison.
I'm 8.
Green wide, second last corner.
Again, just like being
You can go tight, you can go tight.
like These greens should already be out of your inventory because I talked about it, but these greens aren't going to hit anyone, so just like be patient. Just
I'm 8.
protect yourself around these turns. Protect yourself and your teammate in 8th around the turns.
You can go tight. You can go tight.
I'm bouncing still. I have golden at the end.
It's
Red.
available.
You should be able to get 6.
I got Bell. No, no shock.
I'm golden. Fine.
Comms are good.
Maybe beat all of them.
Get him.
These are good comms.
Ball, guys.
And you did good.
You're fine.
No, no.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on. Yeah, we go for Bill.
Don't get laid empty.
Okay, I'm not drafting, but you'll
Got
see it,
star.
I think.
I'm going right box.
I'm on right as well.
I'm chaining star here.
I got trip reds. I'm slagging. I'm slagging.
I'm
Okay,
sliding
okay.
too. Nice.
I'm pulling out red on them.
Yeah, yeah,
I would like to hear from your team who's dead 8. I'm assuming it's them, but like as soon as someone, I would assume it just triple reds hit him off, or maybe he got pushed off. Especially if that's your teammate. Like we need to know who's dead 8 here. Just kind of like just hearing spots after that is pretty important, especially in your spot in 3rd, because you need to know like who's gonna shroom up, who's gonna be contesting your spot basically.
They're bottom 3. Bottom 3.
Oh, I'm really bumped.
I read it
I got,
You
I
got
got
this, it's fine.
Bell.
You got it, Kaden,
Jeez.
go ahead. I'll space.
We're top 3. We're top 4.
Top 4. Top 4. Top 4.
They're 10. They're
I
10.
have a room in second.
Okay. I can let you ahead if you want later.
Yeah, I'm down.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'm gonna go
I wouldn't
wide
cycle
right
items. Don't cycle.
Okay.
Good comms from everyone pretty much.
Alright, I'm on which room?
now. Yeah,
Yep. Go.
pulling out green tag. I'm going right.
Shock.
I'm gonna let you ahead. Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Top
Okay,
4 with
good
shock,
call.
we're good.
Top four with
Top
shock.
Who's
four.
it blue?
Dropping green.
I have TC.
I got Pablo.
I'm in
Yeah,
blue.
I passed him TC. They have TC in one.
They're
Sorry.
TC. They're 1.
They're one.
I got TC.
We're 2-3 though.
Sweet.
Okay, we're,
2 to 5.
TC.
they shrimmed up.
This is like tough to describe. I kind of knew this wasn't gonna work out.
We're top 4.
Yeah, I'm down.
I wouldn't.
Like you kind of like it's you got the pack isn't split. Bottom 2's split, but the pack's not split yet.
Don't cycle.
It's just a weird spot where I feel like bagging for shroom almost always fails. Sometimes just getting blued and then having a shroom in first after you get blued is more advantageous than having a shroom in first.
Alright, I'm on which room?
Yep. Go.
You lose a lot of time, especially if you're gonna lose that much time. Like I think you just have to tell your teammate that you're backing early and then like double back or something. I mean, everything here sucks, but
I got Pablo.
there's a reason why Poison said don't chain your item. It's because of TC.
They're 1.
Yeah. They're one.
I got TC.
But that just went from top 4 to
TC.
there in first, really, really fast.
I'm off the track. I got room though.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah.
They're gonna know.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get. I'm gonna get a star. You guys get
I'd
it.
back those Nunas personally.
Not buying anything.
I have a bill.
You could TS on the orange.
I sniped him. I'm 1. I'm 1.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
We're top. Oh, never mind. They're 4. Oh, 3.
I'm bombed.
Crazy.
I can tell Poison's like pretty good for this div. I'd imagine. Like I would imagine you're pretty decent for this div as well. I would assume your team's doing well in this div, is what I'd say.
They're landing from ramp. They hit. We're top 2.
I'm reading him.
Then on that
Up
Yeah, it's
3.
called A1, honestly.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
Go left.
Go left? Okay.
Yeah, bit right.
Bib right.
I do like kind of like you kind of misinput it there, so you just make sure you place it super late just in case. Like that's good.
Hold.
Going right.
You're just playing safe is fine here.
Alright, they're out.
Get on
You
boost
can
now.
call whenever.
Right. Right
Activate.
back. On boost.
Nails up.
Activate.
Activate.
There we go.
This was pretty good.
There's a
My
red.
bad. My bad.
Top 4. Top 4.
Yeah, you're good.
They dodged.
You guys top 4 anyway, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Sometimes I just like driving in first. I don't know why. Like I don't know if that's the right play. I really don't know.
Blocking middle red.
I pulled a shroom. Okay.
I'm gonna speed through most of these races because I don't think like at this point you guys are up by a decent amount.
Go ahead, Nova.
Yeah, you're also ahead zone.
Reviewing later races and wars, especially when they're not that close, like I'll still watch them, I guess. You guys should just double block here.
Heads out.
Guardy has a star.
Oh, I got Bill now.
Like your line here is like so aggressive. I think it's just your positioning so aggressive, or maybe how WAG looks on your screen. I'm trying to drive slow here just so I know exactly where he's gonna back, and I can just add a back to that wherever he isn't. Cause you like kind of risk him like kind of fucking up and going a little more middle and getting bananaed off, just because you aren't spaced out.
Oh, they're.
Are we top 3?
We're top 3, yeah.
Like there's so many situations in my team where I just like intentionally drive slower to give my like teammates more breathing room, or even sometimes to give my opponents like you don't want to give your opponents too much breathing room, but occasionally spacing from your opponents, like especially if they're like there's just times where you want to space from your opponents. It's choosing your aggression is like a big concept that you'll just kind of gather over time when to drive aggressive near someone, when to drive aggressive behind someone, and in front of someone as well. Like going the fastest you can isn't always the most advantageous. Like, do you know how many times in lounge I've raged over like someone driving like a D like 9 shitter ahead of me, but like I'm the one
Oh shit, that was landed on me.
that gets killed because of it. You know, it's the same thing in it's the same thing in wars sometimes too.
It's still open and pulling.
Sometimes being dog shit is okay. And again, that's just like like you just don't want to like no one wants to concede to no one, so it's like
It's still open.
obviously this is like partially your teammate's fault he failed or whatever, but just like stay wide here. You know someone's about to pop up, just stay wide and give your teammate breathing space. Because you just kill yourself anyway.
Okay, nice.
None of it matters, but
I have a red.
just like discipline and patience in your gameplay, I think would like take you to the next level probably.
Okay, you can pass me here. Pass me, pass me.
There's definitely like you could definitely time trial and be like faster or whatever, but like your general like fluidity of the game isn't bad.
I'm going right past.
Banana.
You go.
Banana.
Okay. They're taking a niche line. Okay.
Nah, they're 10. They're 10.
I'm a niche player.
Oh,
Green
red going
wide.
for
Going
you.
wide.
They're 10.
Clear. Castle is clear.
But again, these are just like really aggressive, tight lines where if there's like a ground item for whatever reason, and I know it's a war, so it doesn't matter too much.
I bombed 2 of them.
I can block. I'm blocking. I'm blocking.
Fuck, dude. Oh my god.
It might be unblocked.
Like again, just a little out of control and just too aggressive. Like
On boost panel.
you have,
I bombed
you don't like pressing break, and that's okay. Like it's just something that would be like my number one takeaway from your gameplay, like personally,
It might be unblocked.
would be just learn how to break,
still top 3.
It's Rainbow Road sitting.
or not even break, just like space and drive slow. I think.
Blue.
Fuck.
They'll be fine.
They failed cut.
Pip's still there. Pip's still there. Go tight.
I know that's weird. It's like I'm recommending like a D4 player to drive slow, but like genuinely, sometimes that's like the best advice.
Blue again.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
dude.
That was selfless AF of you. I'm taking second there if that's me. Fuck my teammate. Fuck poison.
Alright.
But at this point, you guys have already won. So again, like the comms are kind of like you guys are just gonna be happy. The comms are kind of gonna go away a little bit.
Melee to add to pick up the control.
Back
Kaden
on
Nova
back.
go. Kaden Nova go. I got 8.
What do you flip on the landing left?
I got a star. I'm shedding star.
I'd say you remind me a lot of Max.
Beggars in star around cut.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Babe, late. Next left.
Crazy star.
I'm in star.
They
Doing double. I bill out of cut.
Okay, they're gone. I hit the
That's
fib
alright.
and also.
I feel like that's probably a spot where I chain my shroom there, but I won't harp on it. I mean, this is fine too.
Go far right. Go far right.
What's
Okay, fine, fine. I'm
Kind of crazy comms, not gonna lie.
Oh.
Still on 6.
They could get 2.
Yeah.
Again, just spacing. Especially when someone's slagging you, sometimes the best thing you can do is just give space. You don't just barrel into the back of them.
Get back on dock. Or green.
It lets you wait for an opening where lag looks good or where your item looks better, where you can take advantage.
I got blue.
Exiting
You
goal.
started them.
I start them. Yeah.
Nice. I'm shooting too.
Bill.
I'm getting ready.
I'm gonna not pause from here on out, just because you guys have already won.
I'm at the top 2 right now.
Bottom 4.
No,
Oh, no,
I can't. They,
Nana tight.
yeah, they pulled gold and I pulled
Oh,
bill.
fuck. I thought I could go tight.
I'm bombed as well, dude.
They're getting
Bottom
shocked.
4.
You can still just hold the star to cut. Good line. These lines are still aggressive. Like, I know it looks like you're
I'm gonna be in a mega here.
like you're sort of going like
Good middle.
I don't know. They're fine. They worked.
I pulled a POW in 7, so I'm probably getting the acquisition.
Oh.
Oh my god, holy bike control.
I kind of saw that coming.
No, bro! I'm bumped into you. No way.
None of it matters.
Bumped into you.
I don't need to review that. I mean, you know, you're just gonna get powered there. All right, and that's the war. Shit, I mean, you guys won. Won by 50. And you guys were, I guess, up like 80-ish prior to that race. So there's not much to VOD review when it didn't seem like you guys won shot count ridiculously. You guys definitely didn't win blue count. I think you guys were just the better team. Team-wise, I don't even know what to tell you guys. I mean, you guys sometimes over-communicate, but you guys are just a D4 team at the moment. It looks like you guys would probably be doing pretty good. At least way better than this team. So it's hard for me to comment when you win a war by this much. I would say for your personal benefit, and this goes for your teammates as well, for like communicating stuff before you do it. Just planning like 3 steps ahead pretty much at all times during a war. And again, like for my personal advice for you as a player would just be kind of learning how to slow down a little bit. Make the game slow for yourself, because when the game feels slow, like the game feels awful when the game feels slow. It seems like you're moving in slow motion, but you really aren't, and everything just like kind of opens up for you. You have a lot more time to think. You have a lot more time to process things. That's like my biggest advice, I think, for you, because it just looks like you're trying to go at like 1,000,000 miles per hour every second, and that's going to develop you in a certain way. Like I would imagine you're probably doing like decently good for your division. But I think learning how to slow down would actually accelerate your growth as a player. I just did a VOD review on World in a Mogi Lounge, and I think he almost has the exact opposite problem as you. Obviously, your mechanics like aren't D1 yet, but I would say your mechanics for your division, like you're fluid, and you're generally speaking fast. You're not missing anything mechanically, other than maybe some like basic lines. You just need to learn how to kind of drive more like World and kind of just slow down sometimes, I guess. And I think World probably had to develop that more because he doesn't have the mechanics to back it up. And I think a lot of players that draw like this kind of either space out or always try to force. And sometimes it just doesn't work out for them. It's the biggest thing in this game that people just try to greed too much. And you can definitely get greedy while just driving in general. And in wars, you really never have to greed. Wars are so controllable. Like, the best teams are just the best teams at controlling each race. And I can't really stress that enough. So you probably could have scored like an extra 15, 20 points just with that alone. It'll be something to develop over time. It's getting out of bad habits. I do it too. Like I know my teammates fucking hate watching my Mogi Lounge gameplay because a lot of the times I just kind of space out and read a lot of things or try to force a lot of things. But in wars it's just completely different, I think, because I'm just using my brain so much more. But yeah, hopefully some of that helped you. And if you have anything in particular that you want more comments on or more advice, or if there's a certain way you want me to review some of your races, I can go back and do that for you guys, because I think wars are the best format in this game, and reviewing them is like the toughest thing because you have to review 5 players at once basically. But obviously I think I have the pleasure of being on one of the better teams in the game, so hopefully we can get more lower people higher up and improving quickly as teams. So yep, thank you for watching. Yeah.